Hey, it's Ralph Mann with Mann's Adventures, and we're about to do another cook. Typically we do campsite cookings, but we are at our home base today, and so we've got the Blackstone all nice and hot. It's actually smoking right now. I had heated it up so that I could blacken it a little bit better, but we're about to go down with some red snapper. We've got some blackening seasoning on it. I'll show you that here in a minute. We've got fresh squash, and Susan is doing some snap peas. They are actually frozen snap peas, so they'll be done in the microwave. I'll show you that in a little bit, but we've got everything out. All is nice and hot, and so we're about to start cooking. Won't take long with this red snapper. We actually bought it in Gulf Shores when we were down there. We stayed at Luxury RV Resort, and I did a cooking video there, a breakfast video. I'll go ahead and put in the links for our Luxury RV, half a mile from the beach in Gulf Shores, Alabama, and we did a cook there. I'll leave the link for it, but we're about to get things going because the Blackstone is fired up, nice and hot, smoking a little bit. We're going to go down with some veggies. Won't take these long. We've got fresh cut squash. Don't recommend sticking your fingers down on the Blackstone though. It does get a little bit hot. What we'll do is get these heated up, and then I'm actually going to go ahead and turn off the burner on this side so that once these get done we can move them to the side. Fish won't take hardly any time. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get these hot on one side. I'm going to flip them, and then we'll add a little seasoning to them. We'll be going down with some Kinder's the blend. It's actually just salt, pepper, and garlic, and so we'll add that to the veggies. So we're going to have squash, blackened red snapper, and snap peas, which Susan's got going on. These are already getting toasted on one side. We're just going to flip them over. Well, that one doesn't want to cooperate. There we go. So we're going to get those all together. We'll hit them with a little seasoning. And again, I said that this is going to be little Kinder's salt, pepper, and garlic. Nice and simple. Let that cook for a second. We're going to flip those. We'll add a little bit more seasoning, and it's been about a minute and a half. Oh, look at that. Get these things flipped over. Yeah. Get these things flipped over. We'll add a little seasoning to the other side, and then we'll move them off and get the fish down. This is probably going to be one of our fastest cooks. So let's hit this side. Salt, pepper, and garlic. Tell you what we're going to do. We're going to go ahead and steam these up just a little bit. We've got our dome out here, and that won't take but just a couple of seconds. Well, we may give it 20 or 30, but go ahead and steam that up real good. I think it sounds like it's about done steaming. Oh yeah. Oh, look at that. I was gonna get Susan to let me steam the peas too, but she said we'll do that on the next try. She just wanted to make sure that they were done to her liking, but that's all right. These are about done. I'm gonna move them over to that side. Yeah. Quick scrape of the seasoning that we had on here. We'll hit that with just a little bit more oil. We went ahead and scraped off the seasoning that was left behind. You can see it made a little residue there. But we're about to go down with fish. We've got red snapper, and we are using Chef Paul Prudhomme. Tell me how I butchered that name down in the comments. But this is Magic Seasoning Blends, Blackened Redfish Magic. That's what we've got already on the red snapper. We're going to go down with it. Oh, hear that sizzle. We're going down with the skin side down, and then we will flip it over and we'll do a little bit more seasoning. So here we go. I do like to move it just a little bit once it gets seared on that side, and then we'll let it cook, and it's already getting done on the edges, so we will flip it in just a moment. This was one big slab of red snapper that we bought down in Gulf Shores, and I just cut it in half. And what I like to do is, if I can, I'll go ahead and just take the skin off, because it's already been seared. And I do save it for the dog, because the dog loves her some fish skin as well. But if I can pull that off, and usually once you sear that side, it will come off pretty easily. I say that and making myself a liar, but I'll just have to flip it over and sear it just a little bit more. But that's all right. There we go. That's the way it's supposed to work. Just kind of get your spatula up underneath there, and that way you don't have to fight with it when you're eating. Besides, I want to blacken this side as well. So let's go ahead and get that skin off of there. I guess maybe I should have seared just a little bit longer, but hey, we all make mistakes, right? You just learn from them and keep getting better. A little bit of practice just makes perfect. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and hit the seasoning on this side. Because who wants it just blackened on one side, right? We like a little seasoning to our fish. And now if you're going to blacken it, you need to go ahead and blacken it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you can check out Blackstone products and go check the guy on the bayou. He'll definitely tell you that you got to blacken, you got to have that seasoning. So there we go. We're going to let that go for about a minute. We'll flip it one more time and we'll be done. We'll hit just a little bit more oil in between and around the edges. That way we can Slide it around, make sure that everything gets cooked up all nice. Sometimes if you're not careful, you'll end up with a dry spot on the Blackstone, and we want this to go ahead and cook completely through. So we're about to give it a flip. And these are just about done. Oh, look at there. Man, that looks good. We're just gonna let those go a couple of seconds. Susan's already sent the plates out with me. I think she's getting hungry. We want to go ahead and finish that up. I'd say these are done. We're going to go ahead and add the squash and the fish. Still got to make room though, because we've got green snap peas, or some sort of peas that Susan wanted to do in the microwave, so we've got those going. Again, a nice easy cleanup. That's what's great about the Blackstone. We'll go in and add the peas, or green peas, and then we'll give this a try. We're adding bird's eye steam fresh sugar snap peas. That will be added to our plates, and we'll take a bite. There's a nice looking dinner, and healthy too. There's Susan's, there's mine. Now we'll give it a try. We've got a finished product and we're going to give it a try. We have blessed the food, and so now we're going to take a bite. I want to see how these peas worked out that were in the microwave, since they were not under my control. Very tasty, honey. A little squash. That's good too. I didn't get it too mushy. And now we'll try some of this fish. It's got a nice little bite to it with the blackening seasoning. So, very good. We're going to enjoy this. We'll see you in the next video. If you found anything that you liked, be sure and give us a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and we will see you in the next video or somewhere on down the road.